Hello, this is Uncle Jim, and this is for TinMan. We are talking in a live chat about a brass catcher, and I thought I'd give a few tips because I have a prototype I've never improved, and I should improve it, make it better, but this is a ghetto prototype, okay? So this one is mobile, and it just fits on your tripod. All right, and then I just use 1x2s. I just wanted to see if it worked. And then this material here is about $1 something a yard, okay? So it's cheap and it doesn't burn. It works. And then I had my wife kind of sew a box out of it, okay? But I have problems and issues with it. I can't see, the sun's in my eyes. All right, so you can see where she sewed the top here and then made I wanted a bigger angle at the bottom. And so TinMan was thinking about taking one to the range, and they have like this cross member by the benches where you can just hook it on. And so I was trying to explain to him, you need a little volume here, and also you need this to be rigid at the top. Otherwise the wind is just gonna blow it around and you're not gonna get nothing. Another thing I would have liked to done is down here, let's show you this angle. Down here it would have been nice to have a little V so all the brass goes in one spot. But you can do that with a weight. And I'm gonna try that today. I'm just gonna put a weight in the middle here. And then on top, I'm just gonna staple a piece of cardboard because that's where it's crucial. And that's what I was trying to explain to him. So in the wind, it's a nightmare. Right now, it's nice and calm. I got my plowing done. So I can take that anywhere I'm shooting a pistol or anything without a brass catcher on it, like pistols. And it's still not perfect. Now this is like slightly under 2x2 feet. I would go 2.5, 2.5 or something like that, because sometimes brass will, like the little Ruger Maximum 380, will sometimes shoot them that way and sometimes shoot them this way. So when you're standing next to it, sometimes they'll just go right behind you, so you got to get close. And I keep the feet out of my way when I'm shooting. All right, so maybe I'll go get a couple guns, and I need to sight in my son's guns anyway, his red dot, and we can try that. But the first thing I'm gonna do is right up here, make this rigid, and that's what I was trying to explain to him. You want it like at an angle, and you want it to stick out, and that way this thing doesn't flop around and the brass comes down. And the way this thing is, I collect most of my brass, but not all. So I think the cardboard's gonna help. That's a cheesy, quick way. I'm just gonna do a staple gun and cardboard for now. And we'll make a new one. I'll have my wife sew me up a bigger one. But this is what I use when I'm standing. And then I shoot next to it, okay? And it's out of the way enough. But it should be a little bigger. All right, let's staple some cardboard. Temporarily, it's a prototype. I've had this for years. I use it sometimes. Okay, so I just grabbed a piece of cardboard to stiffen up this top here so it's like this. And then I ran out of staples. Son of a bitch, TinMan. These might be too long, we'll see. Ah, that works. All right, that should do us for now. And then I chamfered the back edges of the cardboard so it doesn't dig into this material here. I just rounded the edges Maybe I'll show you, maybe not. Every time you need a staple gun. Okay, so that was a quickie fix, just a prototype, but you can see I rounded the edges so it doesn't cut into the material, and now it's keeping it more upright, and that's what we want. The bottom I had her do longer, and then I'll just put a weight in the middle so all the brass goes to the middle. Someday I'll get around to this. I've had this 3 years or so, maybe longer. I'll make a new one that's right and proper. But what I do like about this is I can move it up and down and then go anywhere I want with it. So I just crank the stem up or down according to what I'm shooting and how tall I am today. That varies. Sometimes I'm a midget. All right, let's go grab a gun. I'll put a little weight in the middle so all the brass goes towards there, and we'll see if that works. You know, just a bolt or something. Okay, so for a target, I got that on a tripod also, so everything's mobile. You can move this, you can move that, you can go around. I just like to collect all my Easter eggs in one basket down there by the target. So I'm gonna start off with my son's dagger pistol with a big ass 45 can on it, just in case, because I'm testing some loads here. And we've never sighted in this Vulcan sight, which has a V instead of a dot. And so we'll see if we capture brass. We'll see if we hit the target. Hopefully I don't destroy my tripod. And we're at close range. Okay, that fed. Hopefully we're in camera. This is all unrehearsed, stone cold. I'll go at the middle target. I'm probably covering the camera. And I might have to lower this, I don't know. Let's try the first one. I have the sight-in tool just in case. Wow, okay, that's only an inch low and a 1/4 inch left right out of the box on top of this thing. All right, so let me move the sights a little bit, or that was just Uncle Jim shaky. We'll see. I'll move the sights. The brass is right here. All right. Okay, so I went up 2, and then I'm gonna go 2 right. And these Hollisons, if I had glasses, 1, 2. These Hollisons are so easy to adjust. I love the Hollisons. I'm sorry, people. All right, let's see where that shoots. Are we in camera? I gotta try and stand wherever I was. I have no idea where I was. That one went lower. Now that could be me. Both brass are right here. I put a little bolt there and they dropped right there. All right, I'm gonna use the trigger reset and finish the last 3 rounds of these test loads. That's right in the bowl. Man, if I could hold a pistol, it'd be great. That one went left like the first shot. Ah, I can't hold the pistol straight anymore. All right, we locked back. So my test loads were good. They're light loads for a can. See the steam coming off of that thing? And this is a big 45 can. Of course, we're gonna use the stock barrel and sight that in also. And with the 9 can. All the brass went right here. Let me show you if I can keep it. Can you see that? I can't focus right now. A bipod's in my hand and a gun. Okay, as you can see, all the brass went right to the middle because I put a heavy bolt there. And so that's good. Next one we do is going to have a little V sewn in it so that they all are collectible. So let's get those out of there before we do 380. We don't want to mix our 380 with 9. Pain in the butt. All right. To be honest with you, I might not need the bolt because that upper cardboard really helps with the collectability. But if it's windy, I need the bolt. But we'll put it back in there anyway, okay? So there's that. Let's go look at the target. Oof. Oof. Okay, I shot one low. The first shot here, unsighted in with that Vulcan red dot, and it's a V, so the V, I should put this target out further. The V is actually bigger than this little 1-inch square. I should put it out further, but I think it'll be nice because once we get the V out to 50 yards, you put the V down here. But anyway, yeah, that was kind of sucky, especially that one. That was the last shot. All right, I'm gonna shoot the 380 Bursa for the first time unsuppressed with Lee 95 grain. We'll start with that. Maybe I'll go up here. I don't know. But it's a beautiful day, people. It's beautiful. Utah sun, baby. All right. Okay, this is really hard getting the camera angles right and everything. This bipod, that one, and that one. Okay, now we're gonna try my son's Bursa Thunder 380. Probably your best bang for the buck for a Walther type 380. And it has the threaded barrel, and we've only shot it suppressed, which is awesome. Now I'm gonna try the iron sights because they don't clear the can. And we'll see where it hits, hopefully with me anyway. So we're gonna try some Lee 95 grain 6 cavity mold. And I have an X on this one, which is not good. That means throw away. First shot. All right, so we'll see how this goes, but it is awesome with the can on it. We have not sighted this in. My son's out of town, or he's in town, and he's gonna love that last, that Vulcan sight. I got it pretty close. He's gonna love that thing with the dagger pistol. So now we're gonna try this. And this could be a shotgun pattern because iron sights with me. All right, so, okay. Let's see how this goes. I'll go at the top target. We'll see how this brass catcher works. I hope you're not just getting all my back. This is unrehearsed, so we'll see. Maybe right about here. I don't know where this ejects unsuppressed. And test loads. I'll go 6 o'clock. Okay, we caught our brass, but I have no idea where that hit. I think it hit the bull below the one I'm aiming at. I'm aiming at the top, but I'm aiming 6 o'clock, so. That could be me. All right, now I'm slightly right below the bull, and our brass is getting collected, even the X brass. The Hall of Shame brass. Okay, I put 2 together, so 2 and 3 are bottom right. That's good. I'm aiming 6 o'clock, so that's good. Again, I'm not used to this pistol. I think I put 3 in a group. I love the Bursas. We sold thousands of them. Thousands. And it locked back with my reloads. Look at that, little smoke off of there. No suppressor, but this one has the threaded barrel, and that's why we bought it. It is so quiet suppressed. And I think it's shooting okay for me. I can't hold a pistol anymore. I'm too shaky, but we'll go look at the group. All the brass are in the brass catcher, so that's good. All right, so get some of that. Bursa 380. I sold tons of these, and women love the grip, and they are so much more reliable than the Walther PPK. Way more reliable. And I know that from sending guns back. That is, I love this gun. What else do you need on a mid-size 380? All right, let's take a look and we'll end this. Okay, with the Bursa 380, all the brass was caught in the brass catcher here, right there. I don't know if I even needed the bolt, but that for TinMan, you need volume at the top, a little wider at the bottom, so it can do its thing. All right, so that worked good. Let's go look at the target. It's not going to be great, people, but it's not a shotgun. All right, so I aimed at the top at 6 o'clock. All right, first one went down here somewhere. Then I got 3 in a group. And then I went back up high right there, I think. All right, that's okay for me. And my son's gonna love both. And when he gets home, he can shoot them, and we'll do more on that. That was the Lee 95 grain. Just worked up a load for it, and you know, it's okay. But I do have the Cranky MP mold and the 6-shooter Texan mold to try out with the 380. So we'll work on that. We'll work it up, okay? This was a quickie video for the brass catcher. Let me get back here. And the brass catcher, if you're making one, leave some stiffness at the top, and at the bottom make it larger. You can put a weight in there. You can see you can grab a handful of brass right there at the bottom. And if you want it mobile, just do it that way. But I would go like 2.5 feet by 2.5 feet instead of under 2. All right, and same with your targets. You can do, you know, use a tripod. When it's like these conditions, I like to move it around so I collect all my Easter eggs in one basket come spring. I hope this helped. Thanks for watching, and until next time, let's do the money shot. Nope. All right, until next time.